Auzim?
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here. I could beat you in my sleep.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever doesn't go well.
Too slow. These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here? That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always. Who the hell burns their own crops?
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home. People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard. Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses. A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her. This must be the inn. Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Salut! Ce mai faci, băi, prietene? Se aude? Mă auzi cum vorbesc, ori e pe mut? Știu că e frumos în Austria, dar în Austria nu e cam frig un pic? Se încălzește, Acolo e o zonă secetoasă, mai friguroasă.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are idiots if they believe prayer will save them. A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Știu că e foarte greu limba germană acolo.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said that
O
house
să
stood
te
above the
obișnuiești
docks.
dacă stai mai mult timp preajmă pe acolo, o să te obișnuiești. Și cu limba și cu tot. Vezi că acolo găsești fete frumoase. Nu chiar, da, 10 milioane. Taci, cine te-o prostit cu 10 milioane? Da, de aici am venit, bă. 10 milioane. Păi 10 milioane au fost amus câțiva ani. Acum trebuie să fie salari de 40 de 1000 de euro.
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
Da, acum numai jos.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
Ah,
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
eu am alte treburi, am alte planuri. Nu știu dacă o să mă mai duc în străinătate, dar eu acum am planuri mari.
What's your role here,
Bag
if you
bani,
don't mind me asking?
banii care i-am,
Lately, I do what needs doing when no
bag
one
în
else will,
Bitcoin
weakened as they
și
are
mi
by comfort
se
and the
dublează
curse.
suma.
In
Deci,
normal times, I
dacă
hunt.
bag undeva la
Now,
să
though,
zic
it's
10.000 de
cold
euro,
enough to freeze the nankies off an
mi se
horse.
dublează
And the
suma
game
la,
rots as quick as you can get
hai
it
să
home.
nu zic 10, poate la
You can't
12.000
eat a
de euro.
ghost, can't skin
Și o
it,
să am
can't
în
sell
total
it. So what'll
cam
be the use?
24.000 de euro total.
So,
Deci
the
așa fac eu
curse.
bani de acum
What do
acolo.
you think is going on?
I think nothing much
Mă
about it.
înțelegi?
I
Așa
think
că
folk
nu mai mă
sickened
duc
and
în
the crops
stânga, în
failed.
dreapta, stau în
I
țara
think
mea,
folk
stau
went mad.
acasă,
And I
mă
know we
joc
found
și
the
fac
Reverend
bani.
dead.
Doar stând,
What of the governor?
ca un boss.
Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell
Înțelegi?
couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get them all
Am
killed.
lucrat destul deja.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him.
Bagă și
I
tu
hope his
și vezi
metal
cum
holds.
câștigi.
If I had my
Riști,
way, he'd be
câștigi.
coming with us.
Nu riști,
I
pierzi.
don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty. The captain does.
Dublezi suma. Ai 200 de euro, 300 de euro. Fă așa
Well
cum
then.
zic eu și câștigi.
Thank you for your help.
Stai acasă,
Aye.
tu în 3-4 zile faci 500 de euro. Dacă bați suma aia. Doar aștepți. Aștepți, aștepți, aștepți și banii îți vine la portofel. Dacă vrei poți să-i scoți la săptămână, dacă nu, îi lași acolo să se dubleze. Dar nu te încurcă cu nimica. Eu așa zic. Bine, pe mine cel puțin nu mă încurcă. Când am chef să chefuiesc, mă duc, pac, trag ceva bani jos.
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Antea Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Someone always does.
I understand Banishers often trade with the forces of evil.
We do not trade. We deliver. A haunting may be caused by the errors of the living, but a ghost gets no mercy. You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
No fire starts on its own. Not in this cold.
Something must have given it a helping hand.
Da, foarte cald. Și aici în România este foarte cald. Auzi? Auzi? Dacă vrei să faci bani, ocupă-te cu Bitcoin. Câștigi foarte bine. Eu încep să mă îmbogățesc prin Bitcoin. Bagi 250 de euro și în 4 zile, 5 zile, să zicem 5 zile, se dublează suma. Faci 500 de euro. Doar investești. Investești bani și tu câștigi bani.
Antea, Red. Come in.
Poți ajunge la 2-3 mii de euro, poți ajunge la 10, la 100 de mii de euro.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic,
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
How pleasant to see these old, familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He was a good man.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss. When I first met Charles, he was reading his Bible in a noisy tavern. I was drunk. He pretended not to notice.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Tell me about the curse, if you will. Banishing is a job.
Banish?
What?
I mean, I've...
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps the captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Da, poți să învestești,
A
depinde
wisp.
ce vrei.
So close to
Să
town.
învestești. Cum adică buget peste 5?
Where are you leading me? More of you? Too slow. No one is safe here.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Fighting. What the fuck? Oh, flower. Eu momentan nu mai investesc, nu mai bag bani în jocuri pentru că bag bani în Bitcoin, înțelegi? Bag bani unde produc bani. Deci, să știi de la mine. Dacă vrei să devii Dacă vrei să devii bogat, fă ca mine. Dacă vrei să devii sărac, fă ca tine. Înțelegi ce zic eu? Acum fiecare face ce vrea cu banii lui. Eu știu ce fac, tu știi ce faci. Dar o să fac ce este cu roșu. Dar în
I've
viață
seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
trebuie și să riști.
Many dead in more recent years.
Holy shit. Hai să vedem ce mai este pe aici. Deci aici trebuie să mă reîntorc. Hai să zburăm, vreau să devin bogat, așa vreau. Păi devii bogat, dar în ce fel? Cum devii? Trebuie să știi cum. 60 de milioane? Ah, e bun, e bun. Păi da, dar banii aia trebuie să investești în ceva ca să devii bogat. Înțelegi ce zic? De exemplu, hai să zic, dacă eu am 60 de milioane, bine, eu am mai mulți bani, dar zic o vorbă. Dacă eu am 60 de milioane, îi bag în ceva în care eu nu îi fac 60 de milioane, eu fac 120 de milioane. Înțelegi? Eu dublez banii. Eu am undeva la, să nu zic, la vreo 700-800 de milioane.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Și mai am în altă parte încă vreo 400 și ceva de milioane. Deci, nu mă plâng. Nu, eu n-am făcut din Belgia bani. Eu dacă am muncit, cum ți-am zis, eu am muncit în Belgia, dar banii i-am făcut, ți-am zis, prin Bitcoin. Nu prea mare, dar trebuie să știi. Eu bag bani în Bitcoin. Uite-te să vezi pe internet
A memory
ce
lingers
e
here.
Bitcoin-ul.
I might be able to reveal it.
Păi,
What I picked up earlier should
ba,
suffice.
cum să nu meargă? Poți să bagi bani pe car, poți să bagi bani pe ce vrei. Dacă ai
In each
Revolut.
stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you,
Dacă ai
ghost?
Revolut, numai fain.
Unveil
Auzi,
yourself!
tu te poți îmbogăți pe noapte.
Since you ask so
Înțelegi? Doar
politely.
trebuie să ai bani.
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
What the fuck?
Damn it. That
What the fuck?
thing he faced. What was it?
Multă lume le e frică să bagă bani în Bitcoin, că nu se
Everyone buried
nu
here
se
died in
pricep și nu știe ce
1677,
e
the
Bitcoin,
previous epidemic.
Într-adevărat, dacă nu știi, pierzi. Și nu trebuie să ai încredere în toată lumea. Da, găsești orice.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Bă, acum vezi tu că în altă țară e altfel. În altă țară când ești și lucrezi, nici nu te mai uiți la bani. Când îți iei orice, nu te mai uiți că costă la 2 euro, că costă... Înțelegi? Pe când în România te uiți, că în România vezi. Iei un salar care... salar mic și prețuri mari. Pe când în străinătate nu e chiar așa. Hai să unde mergem pe aici. Plașc. Uită mai jos. Strângem aur. Oho. Tot de unde am venit. 30, 29, mergem încolo. Hai să vedem unde mergem.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard. Even for the dead. Ties bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Da, poți să bagi. Dar trebuie să-l transform din bani în bitcoin.
Who's there? Antea?
Cum să te păcălească? Dar nu se merită, mă, să bagi, că e... Bitcoinul e mare acum. Un bitcoin e 60 ceva de mii de euro.
Open. Antea! Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Poți îmbogăți, da. O să devii milionar. Dar nu cu 100 de euro. Cu 100 de euro nu faci nimic. Dar trebuie să lucri cu ceva firmă. Mamă, ce-o fost asta? Holy shit! What the fuck?
Run, run, red, run. See how they run, red. Run, red, run. See how they run, red. Run, run, red, run.
Nu găsim nimic. Oh my god, în biserica asta e bossul. Hai să vedem. Ne luptăm cu bossul? Run, run, run. Fugi, fugi, fugi. Hai să vedem ce facem aici. Open door.
Blind mice. See how they run. See how they...
Oh my god. Cum o visat, așa e. Acum ieșe. Acum închide eu door. Open door.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea, you hurt? Where are you?
What the fuck?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
What the fuck? Shit, what the fuck,
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What the fuck? Wow. Wow.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Household. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Oh my god.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
We only wish to speak with you.
Holy shit. Come on, baby.
You too will be consumed!
Fucker!
We want to help.
Examiner. I will. Holy shit!
Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Deci, ce facem? Îl cumpărăm. Pare un joc interesant, dar prețul lui e de 217 roni. Nu știu, mai vedem. Hai că revin cu... O să-l cumpăr și să vedem. Să-l cumpărăm oare?